guys, welcome back to another video. So today is weigh-in Thursday. Well, Wednesday was yesterday and I was just still too exhausted from the camping trip, unpacking and yada yada yada.
Too exhausted to step on a scale. I bet you Salah had to carry everything anyway. So what exactly are you exhausted from? Walking from the car to the elevator?
I'm kind of sore, like sleeping on the sofa, sleeping on the ground, you know, did a toll kind of on my sciatica, but I'm feeling a lot better today. I slept so good in our bed. We have a really comfortable bed from really comfortable mattress from IKEA, and it's just like sleeping on a cloud, and I love it. So anyway, there's no place like home, right? There's no bed like your own bed. Your bed could literally be a piece of cardboard, but because it's your bed, you love it.
To be fair, I can understand her excitement. No matter how messy and depressing her beach condo is, it must feel like heaven compared to the makeshift 5-star prison camp they went to.
As you saw from my weigh-in, I think I'm up a little bit from last week. I'll post last week's weigh-in here as well. So, I mean, I'm not surprised because I've been on and off, you know. Mostly going over my calories a little bit each day.
Oh, stop it. You have no idea how many calories you were eating. We saw how you logged that beef stew. 0.2 tablespoons of oil, my ass.
Not too bad. That's why there's not like a huge gain or anything like that. Just been about the same. I've been doing kind of the same, you know, and I haven't been doing the treadmill. I haven't been just really on track as much as you know, I'd like to, but I'm gonna keep doing this hamster wheel every week until it sticks. And what I'm really just focusing on, like I've said before, is just counting calories. I know I saw a comment, somebody saying, no offense, but what you're doing isn't working. I've literally done everything short of surgery, and you know.
No, you haven't tried anything. You pretend to try to stop Salah from nagging you about your weight. You're not some miracle that defies the rules of physics and conservation of energy. Calories in, calories out. Simple as that.
Like, it's not the method that's not working, it's just that I'm not sticking to it, basically. For me, I think the most realistic thing to start at in repairing my relationship with food, I'm not aiming for a crash diet. Like I've said before, you know, I'm trying to just repair my relationship with food to start. I do still have some notes. Actually, I found an old notebook of when I was seeing a therapist who was very big on intuitive eating and repairing people's relationships with food. So she worked with me for a little while. That therapist with the intuitive eating one, I think, was the one that I clicked with the most. We went over a bit, like, starting, you know, you go over the history of your life, but in regards to your relationship with food and how maybe food noise developed over time, negative feelings about foods, and they just like never made me feel, you know, guilty, or I don't know, they just made me feel really safe to talk about those things in a way. But those sessions were good. You have to still apply yourself, right? These are just tools. You have to apply them. A tool without proper use is useless. It's, you know, doesn't do anything. So, you know, it's just very hard to do, and I haven't been fully successful yet. So,
man, she always uses such soft language to describe herself. I haven't been fully successful yet. How about I didn't try? I didn't do what I'm supposed to. I failed. There are always countless of excuses for why she couldn't do something, and she finds a way to delude herself into thinking blatant failures are actually somehow an achievement.
So I'm going to keep doing this hamster wheel, this cycle, whatever you want to call it, and make fun of whatever. I'm going to keep doing it every week until the consistency grows. That's the approach I'm taking. Everyone has a different approach to, you know, how they want to lose weight, everyone has a different problem. Not every overweight person has disorder, so they need to, you know, tackle their problem with weight from a different angle. It makes sense, you know. Like I always say, that's what I mean when I say there's not one size fits all. So that's the update with my weight. Pretty much the same. I will continue to update you guys weekly, though, a lot for accountability as well. So just to stay, stay transparent about it and everything. On to Julia. People have been coming for me with pitchforks, lanterns, no, what are those? Torches, pitchforks, with torches over the fact that I haven't spayed my cat yet. Julia we don't know her exact age. We adopted her from somebody who I think got her from someone else who I think got her from the street. That's what we think. That's our opinion on it. I don't know for sure. We don't know her exact age, blah, blah, blah. So we think she's probably close to 2, maybe 2 years old, close to 2. I don't know. But when we got her, she was still too young to spay is what they told us. They didn't spay her yet because she was still too young. When we first brought her to the vet, they advised to wait a little bit. So yeah. So because we didn't know her definitive age, we didn't really know when she would be going into her first heat. So that combined with weren't keeping track really, I guess. She went into heat and we got her this injection because we were going to be traveling very soon, and getting her fixed would have thrown everything off. So we already had our tickets and everything, and it's not like a huge life-threatening medical emergency, so like people online are making it out to be. So calm your tits. So we got her this I think it's a depot shot, and it put her out of heat for a good 10 months or so, maybe even longer than that. And the vet gave it to her. Yeah, it seemed to work. And so now that's worn off, we got another one for her until we could get her spayed, because she has to have these 2 sets of vaccinations before she gets spayed, I guess. And
you are just lying through your teeth, aren't you? Julia was never supposed to get another shot. You had 10 whole months to spay her, but for whatever selfish reasons you opted not to. Don't come here and pretend this was the plan from the start and everyone is overreacting. You've been lying and changing the story ever since you got that cat and claimed she was fully vaccinated.
Yeah, we thought, okay, well, to keep her from going into heat, we'll get her the shot one more time. You can get it up to 2 times or something like that. We brought her to a vet, had that done. It didn't work. Whatever reason, it didn't work. That can happen, I guess, the vet said. So unfortunately, it didn't work. Unfortunately, she went into heat a couple times because you have to wait in between each vaccine. And so yeah. So anyway, life happened. We had to wait for the vaccines. Finally, the vaccines are done. Now we have scheduled her spay for Sunday. So she's going to be fixed on Sunday if all goes well, provided she doesn't go into heat until then. Please no, but we can't do it right away after her vaccine. We had to wait, at least 10 days. Sunday, she'll be getting spayed. I don't know how long they're going to keep her. It depends how she does, but they think maybe a day or 2 just to keep an eye on her and make sure she's okay. So she's getting spayed on Sunday, so y'all can put your lanterns, pitchforks, and torches away and actually just shove them up your ass. I'm not nice with answers with that at all. Yeah, I'm sassy. Yeah, I'm smug, because I find it just ridiculous that people take that as this huge sign of neglect and abuse when I just explained the circumstances. And if you don't believe them, you can also shove that up your ass.
Let's be real. If people weren't nagging her for 2 years straight, that cat would have never gotten spayed. So that's it. I don't like to see her in heat, but I don't think that an unspayed cat, especially in the earlier years of their life, is neglectful or abusive. It's not. We had reasons why she wasn't fixed, and quite frankly, it's not really any of your effing business. So, but somebody did leave me an interesting comment, because I know, look, normal people don't see someone with an unfixed cat and pull out their torches, okay? My cat's well taken care of. She's more than loved. You've never seen anything different on camera, and it's the same off camera, other than her being not spayed yet. That's your sign of neglect. So all this bullshit is coming from a horrible parasitic community. And the queen of the hive, apparently, I don't know, this is alleged, because there's a lot of trolls. There's people who just say things that are not true. Imagine that. They left a comment on my channel. I'll post it here. Basically that
apparently this cult leader of who's making, you know, her and her audience are making this female of, you know, queen of the hater nation of Gore World, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, her and her cult zombies, that's where that's all coming from, that hate about her not being spayed. So someone left a comment that they have a dog, this person has a dog, and apparently is having its first heat, so not even spayed at all. So
actually, FFG already addressed that multiple times. Due to some medical condition, the vet said to wait with spaying until the dog was fully grown. FFG said she would listen to the professional. There's no smoke here, Foodie.
I don't even know if I believe this comment, because it's just too, you know, unbelievable. Like, that somebody would be that hypocritical. At the same time, I do believe it, that this person could be trying to come after me, send a mob after me for my animal not being spayed when theirs themselves is not. Because that's how Gore World works. It's built on hypocrisy and people turning a blind eye, and just focusing that eye on the person that they hate blindly, you know? So I wouldn't be surprised, but I just thought that was very interesting to bring up, because it's just like, if you want someone to turn your torches to now, there you go. Somebody who hasn't spayed their animal. If that's true, it could be not. Don't come for me if it's not. I don't know. I'm just taking their word for it. I don't really know. I don't really care. I don't give a shit if you spay your animal or not. That's up to you, honestly. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care what people do. If you're not, you know, if you're not your animal, if you're not starving it, if you're giving it love and you're doing the best you can, you know, screw the rest. Whatever. I really don't give a crap. So that's the update on Julia. She's getting spayed. That's it. I'm not talking about the friggin' cat anymore. So end of the drama there. Anyways, thank you for listening to my update. Bye guys. Thank you for listening.